to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Here's Thompson. 76ers getting the bucket. Yes, that goes in. Thompson's got 6.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now Thompson, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Thompson with the bucket. He's got 8.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Maxey. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. George, no good. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Green. From 12 feet out. Oubre pulls it in. And George, here we go. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Brooks outside. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And here are the Rockets now. 76ers getting the bucket. Count it. And that's 10 points from Amen Thompson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The 3 from George. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Green draws the double. Here's Smith. He takes it in.
And I like this play by Smith, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
Outside, Maxey. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Green. And stolen by Maxey. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 6.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
Thompson right side. And then Smith with the dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The crossover. Oubre outside. "12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And the wide open shot from Green. A 3-pointer is right on target.
3-point.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight. And he has been the driving force for the Rockets. He got into double digits. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Rockets. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got them. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Maxey, no good.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, give him 50 cents.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the 76ers. And Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's McCain. Pass to Yabusele. It's up a three. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson outside. Out to Smith for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 7. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. It wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, whoo, yeah, don't make my head spin.
Pass to Drummond, and Thompson sends it back.
First half, 2 minutes.
Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Three-pointer, Butler. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Houston now. They're on a 13-5 run. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Adams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Adams has got his first 2 points.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
.59 seconds left in the second quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw this game. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Sheppard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 76ers trailed by 10. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
Boy, George is an outstanding player, actually one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, he knows exactly what to do.
Van Vliet attacking. Now here's Green. And just miss after miss right now. That will count. That shot, no good. And so it's Houston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pass to Eason. Van Vliet wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Van Vliet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Maxey looking it over. Here's Grimes. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Cost there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Van Vliet with it. For the 3. It's hauled in by George. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart. They want to erase this deficit.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Love it, though, DA. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Van Vliet outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now, here is George. Oubre collects the 2-pointer near the hoop.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And the 3-ball is good. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Shot from the wing. Oubre can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And it's Sheppard missing. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Shepard. Van Vliet outside. That one no good. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trailed by 11. Nobody near George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 7.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Here's Van Vliet. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now, Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Six to shoot. He can't hit that time.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing here by 8. Outside, Maxey takes the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
And now the 76ers on the break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Green. And he drives in. Count that one. He's got 7.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
And George, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 9 points for George.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth.
A Rocket 46.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
And stolen by Şengün. Green drives in. Tries the spin move. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's McCain. Out left to the wing. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Here's McCain. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. McCain's got his first points of the game. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
McCain's shot is off. Rockets leading by 9. Brooks outside. For 3, Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson misses.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
A three. Good on the three-point shot. McCain's got 5 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
There's Green with the three. Rebound Andre Drummond. The 76ers trailed by 6. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Thompson. And he makes good on the layup. Thompson's got 26. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Here's Butler, and we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trailed by 9. The trains the three-pointer.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
76ers foul. Keegan Bryant. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Embiid the screen. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan. Now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Barry Smith.
Ooh. A little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's George. Down low. Maxey. Oubre. No one around him. Another three for Philadelphia.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul and will make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The 76ers trailed by 4. Oubre outside. .105 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Back to Oubre. Shot clock at 4. No good there. Smith with some nice D. So it's the Rockets now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Shots good by Green.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Sengun. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Pass to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
One. They went to Disney? I have my door unlocked. Huh? I got my door unlocked. Nah, it's not a joke. They literally are attacking me. And y'all are not seeing that. You don't see what's banging on the door? Every day. Every day. It's a rampage. They're not. I don't dislike them, but they just really are attacking me though. That's why I stay locked in my room. No, they are literally attacking me. Y'all not seeing it. You're so dumb.